Welcome Perhatian, sang putri merak yang tertiup angin. Aku Pavolia Reine dari holoIve ID. Attention please, I'm ready from holoIve ID duration 2. Hello and welcome to Ace Attorney. Hello there. What is up? And welcome. Wait, let's make... Yeah, there we go. Okay, this looks good. Hi there everybody. Today we are back in some lawyering and detectiving, and we're gonna get that not guilty verdict. Are you guys ready? In the morning we had a little bit of a problem. I have no idea. It's just apa ya? Kayak di Indo tiba-tiba kagak bisa buka Google anjir. Somehow in Indo it was like I think there was like a widespread problem, and basically I couldn't do anything about it, so we had to end the stream early, but we are fine now, so it's all good. Everything seems fine now. Yeah, that's good because I'm here and I'm streaming. Okay, so yeah, let's hope we will be able to stick until the end, and if not, well, we have to stop. But also, yeah, let's pray for the best, and in case somehow the connection wherever it is the problem is still a little bit unstable, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised if it dies, and maybe we can continue next time. Just like take it easy. Okay. Halo, telat nggak? Belum mulai anjir. Belum mulai. Ayo. Hopefully everything will be fine for the whole stream. Real. Okay. I don't know why. I just showered and I'm wearing this this set of apa sih namanya? Kok gua gatal sih anjir? Why do I feel itchy? I don't know. Maybe it's better to just not wear clothes. What's the use of clothing if you're itchy? I don't know. I'm gonna... Atong still got the hat. Yeah, he can keep it, I guess. Mandi dulu. Udah mandi, justru habis mandi jadi gatal. So, oh my gosh. Okay, well, Jinxie's mood matrix. Oh my god, really? Are we really gonna have mood matrix today? Itu sih artinya harus ganti baju lagi. Apakah iya? Coba aku ganti baju lagi daripada aku ini. Ya udah, we are rejoicing because we have the mood matrix, but I'm gonna maybe get changed. Be right back. Gonna get changed. Gonna get changed. Excuse me. Hello, I am back. Yes, there we go. I have changed into hopefully clothes that feel better. So hot today. I don't know, it's been so hot lately. You look the same. See, like that's what people who don't have the merak sense will say. How is it hot at night? Karena gue tinggal di Indo. Kalau masih gatel emang belum mandi. Enggak anjir nih, kayaknya diguna-guna gue. Oke. Bercanda. For legal reasons. Let's go. So what happens is the defendant's dad died. No shit, no. The defendant's dad's rival died, and No, the defendant is the dad. Fuck! No, okay, fine. The defendant was accused of murdering his rival, who turned to be both the mayor and the wrestler of this town. And basically now we're gonna cross-examine the kid. And the kid's a friend of Trilogy, and blah 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 yokai stuff happens. Yeah. Exactly. It's kind of like I know what's happening, but I do not have the I don't know how to explain it. I lack the words, you know. Yeah, exactly, that's what happened. How, you think I'm a yokai? Well, I was once known as a judicial monster of sorts. The beast of the bar, the demon of due process of you. It's been a very long case, okay? It's like investigation, and then the trial is very long that we had to stop. It's like, it's really hard. Basically, if you you know, just watch the previous streams. They're archived for a reason. The beast of the bar, the demon of due process, if you will. It's kind of like the case is set in this yokai town, where there's a yokai boom, and Trilogy visits her friend, who turns out to be the scaredy cat and she thinks Apollo is a demon, and blah blah blah. And then apparently there's some superstition involving the demon called Temmataro, and you know, the ongoing superstition with Temmataro and the fox dude. And then apparently we have a fox dude wrestler who's also actually the mayor of the town. And then there's also a plan of like mergers and everything. It's complicated. Just watch the archive. My charm has no effect. The demon of due process. Not sure I can see that one. Now, you little scamp. Oh yeah, and we got this hawk dude. Yeah. Hawk dude, he's called Blackquill. He's a convict. Also, a prosecutor. He was chained. But apparently he's strong enough to break free. Yes. I trust you know why you're here. Bags. Bags? Oh, that's Trixie Tanuki? Oh, this thief! Try the noodle stand and go enjoy a big bowl of Tanuki tail noodles while you're at it. Everyone's a comedian! No! I meant your bags, the ones under your eyes. You must have trouble sleeping. Hey, maybe that's just how he was born. Here, this charm will keep Azuki Arai away. What do Azuki Arai do? Yeah, exactly! I was like, wash the Azuki beans! The only thing needing washing will be your father's neck before I take his head clean off! Damn. Azuki Arai often keeps people up at night with the noise he makes washing beans. But if you stick this charm on your forehead, you won't hear him anymore. Cause it damages your eardrums, just kidding. Is that so? Well, thank you. Looks like Prosecutor Blackquill got more than he bargained for. They're bad enough alone, but together, those two are just plain creepy. Your testimony, if you please, Miss Tenma. Specifically, whether or not you saw Tenma Taro when you discovered the crime scene. Yeah, so the thing is, it's so muddled because, like, oh, the previous unreliable witness was like, oh, I didn't see anything. And then, oh, I can't say it because the legend says that if you see Tenma Taro, you cannot absolutely tell anyone or he will snatch your soul and stuff. It's just like, you know, weird stuff. Did I see Tenma Taro in the Fox Chamber? Well, when I opened the door, I saw, yes! Now I remember! Yokai! Right there in that room! Isn't there like a yokai statue with like the long-necked women and stuff? So there was a yokai at the scene of the crime. See? That proves I remember. I just lack the, I don't know. Lots of him. Oh wait, more than one? Did Tenma Taro happen to be among them? Among them? I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is the room was swimming in yokai. Kasha, Nurikabe, Seto Taisho, eek! They were all there. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, so we've gone from no yokai to a flood of them. This is ludicrous. You would have this court listen to this delusional little scamp's testimony? Oh yeah, and he speaks silly. We drawled it! Athena? My favorite girl. Your Honor, I believe her memory is simply clouded by fear. I really like voicing her, I don't know. Because she's like some girl. But a quick therapy session should ease her mind. With the court's permission, of course. Yes! Mood Matrix! Because, see, it's like also when I get to voice her, it's usually time for Mood Matrix. What a fabulous idea. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. If Ace Attorney was like originally a US game, you know, like those Hold It! Or like, sometimes they have silence, or sometimes they have something. What if Athena Sykes, you know, catchphrase would be, yikes! You sure you know what you're doing, Athena? She's obviously not herself. The trauma of discovering that crime scene and fear of testifying have her dazed and confused. A regular ball of confusion. But my analytical psychology-based approach should be able to help. It's always really hard to say analytical. Any objections, Prosecutor Blackquill? Shall we let Miss Sykes preside? It makes no difference to me. Do as you will, but I doubt we shall get any viable testimony. Should be better served by bearing witness to the sword skills I forged in a distant land. I don't know, because words that start with A usually starts with either or A. From what I noticed, like is like very uncommon, I would think. So it always makes me stumble a little bit. You know, coming from an ESL point of view. Like Athena, Ashore, Ace, Attorney, Attention. Exactly, right? Like, and suddenly, you know? You know, it's like, huh? You know? I'll show you. And Among Us, you know? Oh yeah, and switching between N and L so quickly is kind of awkward, I guess. Attention, exactly. Apollo, yeah, that's how you say it, right? Not Apollo. Abyss. See? Abyss guard, exactly. I'll show you. Advocate is the same, I guess. Is advocate this pronounced that way? Adventure. America among agree. Oh damn, she looks scared. Advice. Ants. Yeah, advocate is one of them. See, another awkward word. Advocate. Did I see Temotaro in the fox chamber? Ah! She freaking out. Well, when I opened the door, I saw. Yes, now I remember. Yokai right there in that room. Jeez. Found something. Well, what do you mean? An out of control. What's an out of control emotion? Athena? What exactly are we looking at here? If she's overwhelmed, I guess? Oh, this? It's one of Witch's functions. Right here you can see images and emotions extracted from the witness's voice. Whoa, you mean that little thing can do all this? Pretty cool, huh? And here I thought it was just some kid's toy. Unfortunately, all I'm getting is an overflow error right now. Did I see Temotaro? See how sad is brightly lit there at the bottom left? She's under an uncontrollable amount of distress, which is masking her other emotions. Ah. So we have to clear it up first, and then we can see the other emotions. It seems that the sheer terror she experienced has made her a confused mess. So, all those yokai she thinks she saw are a product of rampant emotions? Yes, that's right. Her fear has instilled in her hallucinations and false memories. Traumatic, isn't it? She's seeing normal everyday objects as monsters in her mind. It's a form of schizophrenic hallucination brought on by emotional trauma. Whoa, okay, Athena. And the trauma in Jinxie's case is fear. Just casually calling her schizophrenic. Is it schizophrenic or phrenic? So she was and still is seeing ordinary objects as yokai. Schizophrenic. Right. We'll have to find the root cause of her extreme fear before I can treat it. Now let's see. Yo! Yokai right there in that room! Can you point out the yokai on the wheel of fire? She seems particularly terrified of that one. Start by pressing probe. Oh my. Next, point to what's causing Jinxie's out of control emotion. Finally, hit probe again to try and get to the heart of the matter. Okay, let's give it a try. Point to the Kyato monster. Wall monster, cup monsters, wall monster, raccoon dog. Fireball goes.
Got it!
Got it. Jinxie, what's the name for that yokai on a wheel of fire? That's Akasha, a yokai that steals the bodies of the recently deceased. I bet it came to steal the aldermans. It's almost creepy how well that fits the actual situation. Exactly! It's a form of hallucination where the patient can't see things for what they are. There must be something at the scene of the crime that she's mistaking for Akasha. Apollo, you need to point out what she thought was a yokai on a wheel of fire. Chandelier? What is it? Jinxie? That wasn't Akasha you saw. Could you possibly mistaken this for Akasha? Yes, desu.
Take that!
Patient. She's calling her a psychiatric patient. The light fixture? This one right here. It has a flame design and is up there on the ceiling. There was never a yokai on a wheel of fire. The kasha you saw was just a light fixture. Kayak kucing aku aja kamu. Okay. That's one memory back to normal. Nice job. Now that you've got the hang of it, it should be a chinch to point out the rest. Jinxie, what about this white wall-like monster? It's just a partition. A wall monster that blocks your way. It's the folding screen, isn't it? That's no yokai, Jinxie. It's a folding screen. And this raccoon dog is a tanuki monster. It's just a statue of one. I thought it was gonna say it was that stealing guy. And look, these are just coffee cups. And this right here, it's nothing more than a fox statue. No! His team trick. I don't know what I was thinking. You did it! Her extreme fear is under control. Please, help! Stream kill! Alright, we're back. Shoot, where are we? That was me, I think. Alright. We're back. I think that was me, I don't know. That's the power of my psychology and your intuition, Apollo. I misread that as institution. And just like we thought, there never really were any yokai in the Fox Chamber. Right, there never really were any yokai there. So the defense is asserting the exact opposite of their original assertion? Ow. Wait, Jinxie? What about Tamataro? If we're like asserting, like if we're saying to Jinxie, that's just your imagination, that means we're kind of sorta hinting that, oop, there was no Tamataro at all, so it must be the dad who did it. There wasn't anyone there dressed up as Tamataro or any other yokai either. I remember it clearly now. You've gotta be joking! Damn, alright. The only witness that can save us, and she's freaking Halu, dude. Alright. Order in the court! I think we just dug our own grave. Allow me to push you on in. It's the least I could do. No! Apollo! Can I interrupt your freak out for just a minute? I'm still picking up some noise. It's an unexpected emotion. Does that mean Jinxie hasn't remembered everything yet? Exactly. No, exactement. We should be able to get something else out of her, yeah. I'll enter the new information we have and run an update. So surprised! And it's surprised. She's surprised, by the way. You just can't see it because I'm blocking the frick out of her. You see that little blinking thing? I was scared when I entered the room. My legs gave out and I fell to the floor. Oh my god. Aduh, capek coy, matanya belum, ntar mataku keluar anjing. I can't do it for too long. You want my eyes to fall out? There in the Fox Chamber I saw the alderman dead on table and Papa collapsed in a chair. What if there's like a stray happy emotion? We're just like, what the fudge? nobody else was there, and that includes Tenmataro. So where's the unexpected emotion? Oh! It's like, why are you surprised that there's no yokai? Why is she still surprised there? I guess. Try to find the emotions that contradicts her statements. So if I find a contradictory emotion, I should point it out? Well, I don't know! But it's not just contradictory emotions you should look out for. You should also keep an eye out for sudden changes in an emotion's intensity. Her emotions might get stronger or weaker as you move from statement to statement. It's important to compare how the same emotion changes throughout the testimony. What? Susah desu. Contradictory emotions and changes in intensity? Okay, I'll give it a shot. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, this is like big sad, small surprise. And then suddenly super shock. And suddenly she's not as sad anymore, but super shocked. She's no longer... This is so fudged up, I don't understand. She's so scared. But suddenly, why is she not sad? The odd one out is I think she is sad here, not as sad here. Why is the sadness suddenly so much weaker? Oh wait, this is also a big surprise. And suddenly, nobody else was there, and that includes Tenmataro. But I guess this is okay. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe it's this one.
Got it!
Is it? The amount of fear you felt is rather low despite your legs having given out from fright. Could something have lessened your fear? Okay. Actually, I did experience a sudden burst of courage at that moment. Huh? You did? Where did it come from? Let me think. Oh, it was Mama. Mama. I suddenly felt as if she was there with me. Huh? Okay, I'll enter sudden burst of courage. Now, let's see... Widget says she's bullshitting. Just kidding. Oh, look! Oh! Okay. Apollo, the noise is all gone! Jinxie seems to have remembered everything now. Cool. Okay, 0! Let's go. Let's see the real testimony. Bye-bye! A sudden burst of courage? Now, where could that have come from? Jinxie, was there something that gave you a sudden burst of courage? Yes, there was, but... I realized I had done something naughty when I thought about it late. What? Something naughty? What did you do? Wait, did she break... remember there was like a broken Tanuki statue at the door? Was she the one who broke it? What a naughty girl! Any idea what could have given Jinxie that courage? There is one piece of evidence that comes to mind. Wait, what? I wonder if she saw something like it at the scene of the crime. Gak tahu, anjay. Bunga! Bunga! Bunga, mama! Ini Nantel's flavor. Jinxie, did your sudden burst of courage have anything to do with this? Because it reminds her of her murmur, and it boosts Jinxie courage. So I think it might be this. Jinxie, you didn't happen to see a Ninetales flower there at the scene, did ya? Oh, the demon lawyer strikes again. I can't hide anything from you. I found a small case with a picture of a Ninetales flower on it. I liked it so much, I kept it. Wow, naughty, naughty. You what? You can't remove evidence from a crime scene. That's That's right, young lady. Removing evidence is a big no-no. No. Now, the witness will produce said evidence this instant. Sorry. It does seem to be some sort of case. Ooh, is it the master key? It appears to be a key. Might I have a look, your baldness? The master key that was missing. Oh, this is none other than the master key to QB Manor. So that's why it was missing. She was the one who took it. Are you certain of this, Prosecutor Blackquill? Why is she calling the guys trying to save her dad a demon? Because Apollo's hair looks like a demon's horns. Literally, that's it. It matches the serial number of the key that went missing after the murder. A master key that went missing? Why don't I like the sound of that? Our little scamp here has stumbled upon an article of unimaginable consequence. That's a little melodramatic, don't you think? Huh! Heed these words, for I shall say them but once. The sole key to the Fox Chamber has been in this little scamp's constant possession. Yeah. Ergo, whoa, she's saying the Edgeworth word. Ergo, she was the sole person who could use it before, during, and after the murder. Which leaves the master key as the only other key that could have opened the chamber. But this master key was found in a room that had been locked by this girl. And your point is? Until Jinxie Tenma opened the Fox Chamber with her key. Ergo is like in conclusion, right? In room, or like therefore, sorry. The room had been locked tight from the outside world. And there was no one else in there save the victim and his killer. I trust you have figured it out for yourself by now. A killer other than Mayor Tenma himself would be utterly inconceivable. No! Halu ergo GWS. Objection! What? How could this happen? The defense's assistant will refrain from growling or oh my god. Growling her frustrations. I was just thinking growling, and it is growling. She did growl. She got that dog in her. Athena, are you alright? Ugh! I know Mayor Tenma's innocent, but there's nothing we can do. This sucks! Sykes, Dono. Allow me to put you out of your Yo, what? She's sniffing out the truth. Can I decline your offer? Abandon your client and your misplaced faith in him. Let the relief of a clear head and a clean conscience come rushing in. That will make the inevitable guilty verdict far easier to accept. Great, now he's playing Simon Says with us. Well, he's not going to fool us with his stupid mind games. Athena, don't fall for his tricks. Now I'm the one who's dazed and confused. I can't even think straight. Hey, are you alright? She fell right into his trap. Now, I suggest you make a mad dash from the courtroom and into the wild blue yonder. Only by running shall your mind be cleared and your conscience cleansed. Alright, I'll be back in 10. Why, Anying? Stay with me, Athena! Don't let yourself be twisted by that samurai! Apollo? Mr. Justice, I heard the word objection, but what is it you object to? Oh, right. Athena, it's not your time for your evening walk yet. Alright. That objection was more of a reflex than anything else. Though I was hoping something would come to me while I was trying to stop Athena. court is waiting, Mr. Justice. Though as it stands now, I'll be forced to declare your client guilty and your legal skills suspect if this is it. Now, do you have anything that could overturn the prosecution's case? Oh, hell yeah, I do! Yeah, well, actually, I do. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Apollo, you do have something more than your courts of steel, don't you? Not really, but we'll be fine. But I've got absolutely nothing, but that's never stopped me before. I have to explain how the real killer could have escaped from that locked room. The vent? Because it's all over if I don't. Apollo, this calls for a new approach. Try to think outside the box. Or maybe he locked himself in the chamber. Or in this case, inside the box. And what a doozy that locked room is too. I feel like this is like everybody's canon event, you know? Like, you don't know anything and you gotta bluff. Do you have anything that can counter the prosecution's argument? What is the argument? I don't remember. You bet I do! The real killer must have escaped from the locked room one way or another. Vague conjecture shall only earn you a taste of my blade, Justice Dono. Yes. Wait, I'm gonna tunggu my earring, a little bit annoying. Because last night when I was playing Story of Seasons, I accidentally yanked it a little bit and it, I don't know, it hurts a little bit. Youchies. A taste of my blade. Oh my god, we sword fighting now? Ouchies. Okay. Okay. Youch. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I wear headphones all the time and it just, it very rarely happens. It's really just not my week, jeez. Yeah. It just sometimes happens. And it's okay. Which one happened first, my nail or ear? I think my nail first, huh? Was it from yesterday's stream? Did I accidentally yanked my ear? What happened? Enggak, jadi tuh antingnya Reine tuh ketarik. Kan Reine kan pakai anting. Terus gara-gara pakai headphone kayak ke ini kayak gitu kayak ketarik. Next week will be a new one. Buang sial sih ini. Buang sial des. Okay. Anyways, we're back. Time to do or die, literally. The defense will now explain how it would be possible to escape the locked room. You sure about this, Apollo? Can you really explain what happened? I'm fine! You just need to think this whole escaping a locked room thing over from the beginning. So let's see, if the killer had escaped, how would they have done so? The choices are pretty limited. The room has a window, but it doesn't open wide enough for anyone to get through, and there's a sheer cliff outside. As for the air vent, it's up too high and there's nothing you could stand on to reach it. And needless to say, the forbidden chamber wouldn't open no matter what we did, so that's out, is it? Yeah, that's why we gotta keep the solution simple. Like they say, simple is best. He's hiding in the room? We need to rule out all of the absolutely impossible escape routes. Then whatever's left just might lead us to how the Fox Chamber was compromised. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the killer escaped through here. Through here? I wanted to say the killer probably did not escape, but like he said, there's no way it's the vent, no way in here, But I want to say he didn't escape, but where should I point? Door? He just went la 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 la. So if it's not here and not here and not here, then maybe it's here. He just walked out. Let's fucking go, yo.
Take that!
The hallway door? Well, yes, I suppose that would be the only way out. It would appear you've already forgotten. The only available key until Jinxie Tenma came on the scene was within that locked room. How would one exit the fox chamber and then lock without a key, I should have seen this coming. Remember, Apollo, keep it simple. I could understand if the killer had exited this room with the key, but... Okay, the prosecution has some fine Japanese still waiting until... I mean, did he exit? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, actually, wait. Okay, wait. The reason the Fox Chamber's hallway door was locked was because... we progressed, actually. Tenma locked it from the inside. Yes, I see. Then again, wouldn't Mayor Tenma have mentioned that himself? Maybe it slipped his mind because of that blow to his head? I don't understand what they're trying to... I don't understand what they're trying to make me do. Like, what is the answer you're expecting? I've already considered and investigated such possibilities. Like what do you want me to answer? The mayor's fingerprints were not found in the mayor... The mayor did not so much as touch the door. Okay. And how about... C was correct, I guess. Well, I guess it locked on its own. Out of luck. The killer will never be identified if we attribute key moments to mere chance. This is so stupid. Like, perhaps that spirit just happened to fly off the wall and impale the alderman too. I mean, could be. And perhaps that sedative just happened to make its way into this coffee. Mere chance could explain a number of things. So why is it 3? What if the room was locked from the outside? Yeah? In other words, the killer took the key through the hallway door. Consider this. The master key was found inside the tightly locked folks' chamber. Any assertion that the key was removed from that room is a blatant contradiction of facts. Exiting the room before locking the door would require taking the key outside and... But the key was found inside the room, which does seem like a contradiction. If only you could explain both. Like how the key could be inside the room and be used to lock the room from outside. Let's see if the defense can respond before Prosecutor Blackwell draws his sword. Are they just gonna make us take 3? Is that a scripted penalty? What the fuck? Huh? I don't understand. This is so... No? It's kind of pissing me off because I wanted to say like that, well, they didn't leave, but it's like, I don't know, it might be an ESL moment, but the game's just like trying to lead me to it in such a confusing way. They threw it in from the outside. Got the whole way in. That would explain how the master key could be inside the locked room. I mean, like, and where would you throw it from? There's a cliff outside the fox chambers window. It's another Let Me Roar moment. You know what I'm talking about. I wonder if the key could have been tossed in from somewhere other than the window. Yeah, I don't know. Could the key have been tossed in through somewhere other than the window? I don't know. Probably the vent. Probably here. I don't know.
Take that!
Window may be out of the question, but the air vent's not. Yeah, it's like, why did they bother to make us say, oh, it's from the window? And then they're like, oh, wrong. Then where? You know, like the scripted wrongs really throw me off. The fox chamber's air duct leads out into the hallway. Like, obviously, like, we know, like, there has to be, like, an accomplice or like whatever, but it's just like, it's the... That's right, the real killer entered the air duct from the vent outside the fox chamber. Then dropped the key into the room through the vent inside the chamber. That's preposterous. Oh, that explained how the key got in there after it was used to lock the door perfectly. Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm a bit confused. Don't worry, I'll explain it so even your honor can understand. First, the real killer disguised as Hanamaru murdered the alderman in the fox chamber. Then they fled the room through the hallway door and locked it. Next, they entered the air duct from the vent outside in the hallway. They tossed the key into the room, blah blah blah, sure, and then they went back and oh, hello. Go back through the duct and flee the manor and nobody saw him, question mark, quotation mark, sorry. Your honor, could that be any clearer? Even I could follow that. The judge seems really pleased. That explains everything. The real killer was someone dressed up like Hanamaru and there was someone else other than the mayor and the alderman in that room. Yeah. The massive forehead of his seems so much more attractive now. Uh-huh. Now that I've proved a possible third party, I don't see how our client would be guilty.
Silence!
A valiant effort, Justice Dono, but your final thrust missed its mark. I'm no longer interested in this case. Both that little scamp and the tricksy tanuki saw the yokai after it left the room. But then what? Did that irksome yokai simply go through the foyer and waltz right out the front door? Can we stop talking about it? Like, just... Yes! Yes! But that is impossible without being stopped by the foyer security camera. We're just gonna power through this case. This is probably you guys' circus case for me. The electric guy here would have captured any pesky little yokai trying to escape. However, there is no sign of Temataru anywhere in the security footage. What? Save for the foyer entrance, there is no other way to flee the manor, is there? I don't feel so good.
Hold it!
Wait! I believe there is one other way to escape besides the foyer entrance. There's a large window in the foyer. This is definitely my circus case. I love how you guys are saying, you know, we're saying circus case and everyone understands what it means. It's possible to escape through there without being seen by the security camera. Hey, you're right.
Silence.
Like there was this case I liked from the previous game, the Lamiror case. But I know, definitely a bunch of people hated it. A bunch of people definitely hated it. I personally liked it, but some people probably hated it. Must I point out every crucial detail to the defense? Blackwell already mentally checked out from this case. I'm okay, by the way. It's just like, ugh, man. It seems you lack not only brains, but investigative prowess to boot. Some, but not most. Yeah, I mean, yeah, also. I see people in chat, so wait, what's wrong with the case? I liked it, though, but then some people will say, yeah, I get it. I also didn't like it. So it's kind of like a subjective thing. For me, personally, honestly, it's just like the general theme of the case, and also like the characters, sort of. It just doesn't, it's not like a super hit for me, you get it? Like some cases, even though they get frustrating because you really like the characters, it's what really keeps you going. This one just doesn't really do it for me, personally. But, let's, push through. Turnabout Storyteller is the... Which one is Turnabout Storyteller? The only killer escaping that way would be a dead one. So the killer didn't escape out the foyer window? What the heck, right? I suppose your next proposal is the killer spread of wings and flew out into the sunset? I think like this case is just like so much like, wait, what do you mean the killer didn't do this? The killer didn't do that? And I'm like, oh, what's next? You know, what's our next hypothesis that's just gonna be thrown out of the window with, you know... Storyteller is the Rakugo one? Rakugo? Did we play that? That would mean like the killer really was a yokai. Storyteller? We haven't played it? Oh, next game. Okay, that's probably, I don't know. If only we had some sort of evidence that could point to a flying killer. More like my brain has flew out on airplane mode. Bye, guys! Who say we don't? What? You're saying you can't prove the killer could fly? Well, if it's flying, it must be circus! Whoa, I thought I was the one with the cords of steel. This better pay off. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Your Honor? What the fuck, bro? I don't know. I'm tuned out from this case. Fuck, I don't know. You know what, guys? Just tell me. You know what, guys? Just tell me. Oh, this? What the fuck? Oh, the killer flew away like, oh, newspaper. This one? Look, he's flying. Oh my god. You know what? Present the flower. Present present the warding charm. You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm not above saving. Okay, let's go. Newspaper time. Take a look at the special edition paper. Temotaro, real or fake? Oh my god, real? What does this article prove, Mr. Eustace? The photo in the article was taken shortly after the murder. Maybe the yokai in the photo is the killer shortly after they played out the midnote? Yes, obviously. Yeah, you know what? Yes, that's it. You're not seriously suggesting? Yeah, they're paragliding or some shit, I don't know. The killer disguised as Temotaro flew away. You know? By some way or another. Real.
Silence.
Real, totally. Yes. You go, Apollo. It is your brain that has flown the coop. The image is not what trick photography or some other form of artifice. It's AI. Oh, well, the Temotaro figure Mr. Filch saw is just vanished into thin air. No, there is a rational, common sense explanation for that. Maybe he was he had a schizophrenic episode. Like what Athena says about Jinxie. I don't know what she... Ah! That infernal yokai or tricksy tanuki witness never reached the entrance. Why? He, or should I say she, turned back before the camera's electric eye. She? I don't like where this is going one bit. Now, the fact that we know the yokai had come from the Fox Chamber means that it was likely either Mayor Damien Tenma or his daughter Jinxie Tenma. However, we know that Mayor Tenma was already unconscious at the time. Not good, not good at all. Do you understand the gravity of the situation now, Justice Dono? No, I don't know. The falsified yokai remnants and the appearance of Temotaro were the work of one individual. I was gonna say made up shit, but yes, that's it. And that individual is none other than Jinxie Tenma! Woo! Boop. Nobody's clapping and cheering. Ah, no! Oopsie. I don't even know where we stand. Mr. Damien might be off the hook, but at what cost? Order! Order! The defense will stop competing for the greatest freakout ever! The little scamp was, no doubt, simply trying to protect her father. And it's no wonder that her superstitious mind conjured up this mad masquerade. Doesn't matter, got not guilty. Prosecutor Blackwill's assertion makes perfect sense to me. It's far more convincing than saying the killer escaped by flying out of the window. Did you truly believe this could end any other way? Did we fall right into his trap? What do we do now, Apollo? We pack up, we watch some... I don't know. Our case no longer stands without a real yokai. If only we had one. Bailiff, seize her! It's his time I interrogated her as the samurai of yore would. Mayor Tenma? Aren't you? This farce is over. How does it feel seeing your own daughter accused of a cover-up most foul? Tenmataro's true identity is... me! Now, Mr. Mayor, it would be futile at this point to claim you were the yokai. Oh my god, what if he's saying Tenmataro was the alderman? After all, you had been knocked out cold by a blow to the skull. Slipping into a yokai costume and roaming about the manor would be all but impossible. Consider this well. As it stands, your daughter will be arrested for obstruction of justice. But if you confess, the prosecution would be willing to overlook her little yokai force. Confess? The defendant intends to confess? Confess their love. Wait! Apollo! Prosecutor Blackwood's up to his mind games again. Mayor Tenma, no! Don't fall for his twisted words! If you're sent away for murder, Jinxie will be left all alone! The real killer is... Mayor Tenma's going to confess unless we do something! But I can't prove how the real killer could have flown away. Look upon me in despair, for ripe is the time for my return. Uh-oh. I should watch what I wish for. Kerasukan ko! Banning! Foolish mortals! I am Tenma Taro, the yokai you seek! Yeah, Mayor Tenma? Silence! I am Tenma Taro, freed from bonds binding me to the Forbidden Chamber. Behold, the return of the Demon King! Kesurupan anjing! Rukiah dulu. I think it's time for me to take a vacation! The witness will, he will explain himself. Are you saying you're Tenma Taro, the yokai we've been chasing this whole time? Why is everybody entertaining this? Indeed, it is I, Tenma Taro, the one whom you seek, come to reveal the truth. This child is Tenma Taro, you say? Ha! What nonsense! Mayor Tenma is a yokai now. His body is now mine. Like, this is so bullshit, bro. Like, okay. You know what? Let's watch it. So you're saying that Mayor Tenma is being possessed by you? And that the yokai that Jinxie, Tenma, and Phineas Filch saw, and the one captured in the newspaper photo, those were all you? The accursed power of these warding charms prevents me from revealing my true form. Literally, this is me right now. Your baldness! Can this not be interpreted as an admission of guilt? Well, a confession by a yokai would be quite unprecedented. Be that as it may, the defense's case has been overturned. What? You claim the yokai that little scamp saw was some third party, the true killer. The one who escaped from the locked fox chamber. But it was the accused all along. Ironic, is it not? Your yokai turned out to be real in a manner of speaking. For the alderman's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma, and the yokai at the scene. That too was Mayor Tenma, or should I say our dear Tenma Taro. The pieces have all fallen into place. How so, Prosecutor Blackquill? It seems I must spell it all out for you. Mayor Tenma killed the alderman in the Fox Chamber, which was logged at the time. See, like, everyone's gonna be trolling, right? Everyone in the courtroom's gonna be trolling us, right? They're gonna be trolling us, right? He then removed the warding charms from the Forbidden Chamber's door, but then fell unconscious from the blow the alderman had delivered to his head. That's when his daughter Jinxie Tenma stumbled on the scene of the crime. Can you prove it? Show evidence of their trolling. Show profile! The little scamp fled in terror, whereupon the spirit of Temataro... You know, their initials make up Jam. Freed at last from the charm's warding effect, took possession of the mayor. Please say psych. The newly freed Temataro then fled from the fox chamber, the Jam chamber. You see, the yokai Jinxie Tenma saw was her father possessed by Temataro.
Objection!
But when we arrived on the scene, the mayor was found unconscious. How is that possible if he was supposed to have flown out of the foyer window? Then what? Do you mean to say the maid of QB Manor, Jinxie Tenma, was Temataro? Oh. Ah! Go! That too is easily explained. Flew about for a time did I, but presently tired I made for the forbidden chamber. But alas, exhaustion took me unawares in the fox chamber, and I knew no more. It would seem the pieces are still in place, while the pieces of my brain has long been gone. Adios, minasan. Is Black Quill up to his tricks again? I don't know what to say. Is the defendant a real life? Real life what? So that rumor about Mayor Tenma is true? I knew yokai were real. You mean he really did kill the alderman just so he could release Temataro? Order! Man, I've fallen into this guy's mind games. No, he's got everyone in the courtroom believing in yokai. Is it worse than the French restaurant case? This is better still, by a little bit. It's Simon Says on steroids! Why does he keep saying Simon Says? Is it because, like, you know, he manipulates people to say what he wants? Right, Athena! Time for your evening walk! He wants to convict our client any way he can, even if it means blaming a yokai. And his name is Simon. I guess so. I forgot. The proverbial ducks are all in a row. Athena, sit! Should now have no qualms about finding the accused guilty. Your boldness? This is one of the most... This is one of the most bizarre cases in my entire career. Otherworldly, in fact. Can yokai even be prosecuted under our legal system?
Objection!
Mayor Tenma is just pretending to be Temataro to protect his daughter. Plus, I already proved how a third party could have escaped from the locked room. A verdict at this point would be premature. Since both sides have raised valid points, I have no choice but to...
Silence!
Can we go for the insanity plea? This is the dark age of law where defense attorneys are not to be trusted. Shut the up! You shouldn't be trusted! This is but a ploy to gain time for them to fabricate evidence. How will I sleep tonight? I mean, I don't know. I don't think that makes a difference. Knowing you will not let the sun rise on the mayor's day of reckoning, Justice Dono.
Objection!
I won't fabricate any evidence. Source, trust me, bro.
Silence!
Then prove it by joining me. What the? Oh, poor Hawk! The Hawk was surprised! Did you see it? The hawk was like, oh! A night in the clink will ensure you will not succumb to temptation. What? How about I just promise not to succumb to anything? We have both evidence and a confession. The killer is this yokai before us. It is beyond dispute. A guilty one! Anjing disetrum. Ya, bagus! Setrum kalau nakal. Prosecutor Blackwell, we've had enough of your hijinks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please, I can't believe you are here to save us. You are here to save us. Oh, Fulbright, how I have longed for your appearance. It's been an hour without you. Oh, justice is here, guys. Prosecutor Blackwell, we've had enough of your hijinks. The foundation of justice is fair play, and you are in serious violation of that. What in the devil was that? Fulbright, have you tampered with my shackles in some manner? Ha 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 ha! It seems you found that quite shocking. It's my special jolt of justice device. Each press is a shocking reminder to behave. Really? There's so many dogs in the courtroom. You shall pay for— ouch! Corrective therapy. Your Honor! You need not fear now! I believe Prosecutor Blackwell will remain on his best behavior. A bit late with the reassurances, aren't we, Detective? Well, in that case... This concludes today's deliberations. Really? Finally? After an hour? The prosecution and defense will use this opportunity to further their investigations. This is a serious violation of human rights. So is whipping people in court! So is matokin orang. So is almost cutting people with a samurai. This cruel. Right. Would you rather have samurai in your face or shock collar? This series isn't super interested in human rights. Oh my god! I see the light of day! Oh, finally! Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I saw you! Oh my god! Who taught her to use the iPad? Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented, to say the least. We've been through worse. I am Temataru, the yokai you seek. How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon? It's because he wants to save his daughter. Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwell is playing along. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit. Wait, what about the investigation? Back? Yeah, whoa, Trucy, welcome back. Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from work? Yep, I really need this new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today, y'all. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and polysyrup style defense trick? I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape. And whoever did that was the Temataru that Mr. Filch and Jinxie saw. Right, maybe there's some evidence in the air ducts. The real fight starts right now! Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear! Panty time! Ta-da! Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into Trucy's magic panties. I wonder where all that stuff goes. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vámonos, Apollo! Vámonos! Vamos, y'alls! Detective Wright, mind if we search the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... Wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial. Well, his sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover. I sort of feel bad for him. We have to work. We have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. The air duct is the key. We know the Hanamaru impersonator used it to make an escape. Nyang, nyang. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the fox chamber through the hallway door. Nyang. After locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Nyang. Bloom. The killer dropped the key into the fox chamber through the air vent here. Bloom. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the loft room was created. Right. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Oh well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up. Don't worry, I brought a step ladder. Happy hunting. How nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. Oh shit. There's a thick layer of dust in here. I don't get it. It's not used? Find anything? Yikes! Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. So, what'd you find? You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time? Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office. Right. Do you think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting the vent really wasn't used? Give me back my health points. No one's gone through that duct lately. Kinda looks that way. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma's going to be fingered as the killer. But if we don't turn things around quickly, in justice we trust. Ha 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 ha, sorry Mr. Justice. But it seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Ugh. Would your HP recover at this point? Yeah, it would. But still, you know? They're trying to lead us to a theory even if I didn't wanna. And it turns out it's a red herring. Detective Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden. And I'm back to my old devastated self. Oh, come on! Where's that never say die spirit? But we'll find something else, I'm sure. Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man. Bring it on. Let me suffer in peace. Justice prevails once more. It's not over yet. And besides, kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do. Oh! Are you calling me a bad guy? Me? Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice? Then how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here. Information? About the investigation? All right, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood? We did it, Apollo! Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? Okay. I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwood would stoop that low! I mean, to pinning the blame on a yokai? He really wants a conviction at all costs. She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad. Yes, well, I have him writing a self-reflective essay as we speak. I doubt that'll teach him anything. Yeah, he'll probably just write Dotard 8,000 times. Dotard. That whole yokai business is most likely a ploy to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted it in an effort to protect her father, the real killer. So she's freaking lying? Yeah, right. I like to see him prove it. Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside Kyubi Manor. Wait, that isn't the stuff Tenma was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only. Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done. No way! What about Prince? Nope, no Prince, but if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion, but if that's the case... then where in the mansion did Tenma get it from? Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out that the victim was the amazing Ninetales? He did indeed. He's a sharp one, alright. You figured it out while investigating the municipal merger in the victim's past. The amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. And Mayor Damien Tenma is the corrupt politician who murdered that great hero. The amazing Ninetales fans are so angry, they even try to storm the detention center. I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite mass wrestling hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened. Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the amazing Ninetales? A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasked himself in front of others. Okay. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate. We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of the prison. What? No! Did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father but our client? Oh yeah! You be careful now, you're defending the most hated mayor in history. So fucked up. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of a figure 4 leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any other new developments we should know? Now that you mention it. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. Did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. What? Who's us? His exact words were, "I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals." And other things of that nature. Oh, he's still plain possessed? I wonder what Mayor Tenma remembered. Too bad you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell's busy questioning him. Well, what? Move! I know. Why don't you wait down the playground with the rest of the kids? What now, Apollo? How about regrouping back at the agency? Good idea. We might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. Wright while we're there. I'm kind of hungry. I forgot to eat. Where's the playground? Oh, are we supposed to go to the detention center? Hi! Okay, maybe here? Faja! Tell me where to go. I'm gonna get food. I can't concentrate when I'm hungry. I really like this music. The crime scene was locked tight. This is a tough one. The only people in the locked room were the deceased and the mayor. Yes, in the Fox chamber. Turns out it's not locked or some shoot. I don't know. It's gonna be some BS like that. Where is it? Where do we have to go? Oh, here? Oh, I guess because we have to wait. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases while we wait. And I'll go do some research on exorcisms. Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? Looks like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. Ha! In other words, business as usual, right? Hold on. Yeah, I suppose so. Except this time, it's like we're bound and gagged too. Oh, wow. Excuse me? Don't forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Excuse me? Oh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Not that far. Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here too. They're really making use of like might as well. We got the rating, might as well. How goes the investigation, Apollo, Athena? I think it's safe to say that things have gone hairier than before. What happened? I'm gonna eat first. Surely Phoenix will be able to help us. Yummy. The fact that it's already investigation day 2 and this is still here means that this is important. White hair inside. Crime photo. Man. What happened though? Was there like a struggle? Patung burung dan rubah. Diagram. Real or fun? Your attorney's badge, huh? I should show mine to everyone too. What do you mean you used to? You don't do it anymore? Why? I never really thought about it. But I could ask you the same question. I guess you could say I should because there's someone to show it to. Or something like that. When you say it like that, it sounds kind of, I don't know, philosophical. I guess it does. Or does it? Okay, I'm almost done with my food. I'm done eating. Thank you. Welcome, guys. We're just chilling and eating after a traumatic court proceeding. We're at day 2 of an investigation on some case about yokais and closed room murders, and also Wrestlers. Tatang is gone? Oh my god. He died. Let's revive him. There we go. Baby! Hi! I'm Tatang! Fuck! Tatang jatuh waktu Reine makan anjing. Okay, I'm gonna drink. I'm ready! Our defense. I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. We sucked, I know. Exactly, that's what he's saying. That was one tough day in court, to say the least. He's saying we sucked. I know, I never had to defend a yokai before. That business about the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice. But at least you figured out how someone could have escaped that locked room. On your raid! Let's go! Anya! Yeah, well, we just found out that our reasoning might be a tad flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's bad news. How are we going to get out of this one? Okay, Anya. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Force a smile? Yarp, my mentor taught me that back when I was still learning the trade. Turun temurun, guess. She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. The basics? Always believe in your client, huh? The basics is fake it till you make it. Bluff until it works. So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this before? I mean, I don't know, Apollo. You don't need to know every little single detail of my life. Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Okay, wait a minute. I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did, but an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Oh, I guess you were never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together! Oh my god, spicy age gap. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all. Har har har! I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. Europe, like which Europe? And I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Aw, it's nothing special. Maybe I've underestimated that analytical psychology of hers. It's just... I thought that if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. Athena's 18. How old is Nick? Actually, you know what? Let's can we check out profile? Oh yeah. Trucy 16. She's 15. She's, I don't know, 45, 46, 18, 50, 33, 33, 34, 28. 34 minus 18, 34, 16? Okay. Well, pack it up. That's when I really started hitting the books hard. I'm still amazed she actually became a lawyer. And at the tender age of 18, no less. The age of 34 is in demand. Wow, that's almost superhuman. Athena's like, are you the Skibbity Rizzler? Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows. Alright! I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Thank goodness Phoenix didn't come from Ohio. And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you got stuck. 34 ain't that bad. Yeah, that's why they got Rule 34. Huh? Keep believing in my client. Right. Mr. Wright? Yes. I'm going to go visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. Alright, time to see what's new down at the detention center. April 18. Yes. Mayor Tenma, we wanted to talk to you about something. Oh no! So my minions have returned. Apollo, he still thinks he's a yokai. I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again. Silence, peddler of the legal trade! Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste! Wow, he's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. I'm starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom. Still, he can't let Mayor Tenma stay possessed, you know what I mean? If you can clear me of these charges, I shall help in whatever manner I may. Now, ask of me what you will. I suppose it's worth a shot. Were those feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime really your doing? Yes, the racing tracks, I designed them by myself. Indeed, the remnants of the Tenmataro, king of the underworld, Davy. Oh my god, the grabby hands. The day when I once again dominate the mortal world is at hand. The prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxei. What's this? I must breach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once. Oh, now you're not possessed anymore. Huh? Mayor Tenma, is that you? Well now, Damien appears to still reside within this body. But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien! I guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Alderman QB, did ya? I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire would have consumed him. Oh, yikes. So you're saying there must have been somebody else there? Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with the statue. I'd better ask about this too. What, might I ask, is that? The statue was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped in a large cloth before the alderman's murder. Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. I really wonder what's like... I don't know. Maybe it's not important, but like, why is his head diperban with... ito? Yes, something wrapped in just such a cloth does he recall. A secret gift from Alderman QB, it would say. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it. Maybe the cloth fell off, or was removed after the mayor was struck. Yeah, I know he's injured, but he does not need, like, that much. of that Damien does not know. A secret gift? Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me. Indeed I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the Forbidden Chamber. Whoa, is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too? Bah! I do not waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer to Damien, whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber. It's J? Regurgit? He wanted to keep it shut tight? But no fingerprints shall you find about that. I'm like the... You know. How do you know that? Wait, is that another one of your demonic powers then? Foolish mortal! You would have me, Temataro, act as some asinine alchemist? I like alchemy. I but as the jailer in my will was... Quite eagerly, I must add. that's his cry now. Oh, it's an honor to serve your malevolence. Guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of. Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Curse that infernal door. But if had I known its matter of opening long ago, would I have made my return? See, it's like, it's not even locked, bro. He has a point there. Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. The mayor took it and swallowed it? Oh, and then he vomited it back. Okay. I should question him about the blackmail letter too. Asal up in chat. Like a real bird. Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's present the what? Why, this is that accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien. Apparently, someone slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Temma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would ya? You have questions, do you? Very well, ask away, mortal. Who placed this in the alderman's pocket? Very few were they who knew the letter was in Davian's briefcase. So whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket. Could it have been his doing? Mr. Mayor, I mean Mr. Taro, did you just remember something? Indeed, I really like this expression. There was, inilah dia. There was but one other who knew of that letter. Damien's aide, Florent Lebel. Full knowledge of that briefcase contents did that aide possess. The fop! And he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for. That is preposterous. He's a most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. It seems like Mayor Temma is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent Lebel. Here comes Eustace. Let's go find Mr. Lebel and rake him over the coals. Jeez, Athena. for the help. You've just given us a major lead. Yay! There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the forbidden chamber? Maybe he wanted to pee? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Press random stuff! You know, like in puzzle games. Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. Bye! Hey, isn't that... Whoa, 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 what is going on? You dare imprison me. Jinxie! She's acting really strange. Uh-oh. That loathsome, no-good nine-tailed fox. He shall know the terror that's his mind and despair. You shall pay. Oh, you shall pay dearly. All of you. Jinxie, are you alright? Ah! Oh, is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie. Morning? Isn't it already past noon? And what am I doing here? Well, last I remember, I lay down to take a nap back at the manor. No, it must have been the Makura Gaeshi. Makura Gaeshi? For a week after a restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place. Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway. That's just sleepwalking, dude. Well, it's that yokai's fault. The Makura Gaeshi preys on people while they're asleep. Sounds like you just need to be tucked in really tight, or maybe a snug sleeping bag. Jinxie? How come you don't have any charms on your forehead? I don't? Oh, they must have fallen off. Azuki Arai sweets. Cat's tail noodles. Without them, evil things can creep into me, yeah? I'd say we had more than an adequate demonstration of that just now. I'd better reapply them. Oh yeah, adequate is one of them. Like analytical, adequate, and then what else? Jinxie, there's something we wanted to ask you. Oh, there was something I wanted to tell you too. I remembered something else. You did? What was it? Jinxie, can you tell us what you remembered? Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. But there was one thing I thought was really weird. I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What? It's about the yokai feathers and the tracks. They weren't there when I first opened the door. Oh. What? You tell us this now? You sure? My memory's crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it? This could spell major trouble, Apollo. Why? Because Jinxie is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered the crime scene, it will totally fuel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on. No! Jinxie's fuzzy memory of the whole incident is really working against us. The prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planning the evidence. Good luck rebutting that. Oh man, this is not good. I sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the forbidden chamber, would ya? That door doesn't even have a keyhole. Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. See, it's just like one of those Resident Evil games. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear. A secret mechanism? Really? Uh-huh. It It's hidden in the fox chamber. But only Alderman QB knew what it was and how it worked. The Alderman of Ninetails Vale sure loved his secrets. Polo, let's go see if we can find the secret mechanism. Whoa, slow down. There's something else I need to ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? She's like, I don't know. Uh-huh. Even the Manor's Master Key won't open it. This one. That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened. Guess that means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after the murder. Yeah, after all, we know Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it, so... Sure, the Mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. What was... Yeah. Then... What do we do now? Bye. Aning. Oh, nggak tahu. Oh wait, yeah, we do have the notes. Hold on. Wait, how do I check the notes again? Oh, there we go. Here it is. On it. Show Fox and Demon Statue. The Jinxie. Wait, the game's like super spoon feeding us. What the hell? I kind of don't like this. Alderman Kiwi made that statue. It's a token of goodwill. I think it was meant to be for Ninetails Vale and Tenma Town. A token of goodwill? But the two yokai are fighting. No, they're getting along. Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cup portion is missing. See, they're getting along. See? Oh my. And they're gonna merge. I don't care, bro. Originally depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in celebration. But it sure doesn't look that way now, does it? Maybe it broke when it was used to hit Mayor Tenma on the head. That would explain it, but where's the pecahan? I guess the only two people who know what it really looked like were the alderman and I. Now it's just me, but its symbol of goodwill will be forever etched in my mind. Is there anything else we should know about Jinxie? No, that's about it. My bracelet, it's reacting. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to be... Injustice we trust! Whoa! Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here? I have business with this young lady, if you must know. Prosecutor Blackwell has asked me to question her. Question me? Sorry, not interested. Are you here to ask about that whole yokai affair? That's right. Specifically, we want to ask. Oh, but I can't tell you that now, can I? Oh, come on, please. We're partners in justice, right? No. Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me my questions were of the utmost justice. I will not fall for your lies. In justice we trust. Weren't you just shocking him in the collar? The twisted samurai sure has him on a short leash. So, you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll then. Now, come along, Miss Tenma, to the station with you. He took her away. Missed my chance to see what she was lying about. Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for opening the chamber. Let's go check it out. I just hope they let us in now. Ah, anjir. Was his hair blue? What an absolutely fabulous scent! I'm so glad I have these carnations imported from England. Nothing but the finest will do. Perhaps I should place one aside for our dearly departed alderman. Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle. Apollo, let's ask him about you-know-what. Oh yeah, before we search the Fox Chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter. Why, if it isn't the mayor's little lawyers, what do you want with me? Oh, there's something we wanted to ask. Where's that? The fucking phone! You'll have to excuse me. Hello? LaBelle here. What the? Those things on his shoulders are cell phones? Yes, about that. You must forgive me. This whole matter with Mayor Tenma has been a complete nightmare. Where do you buy clothes like that? Surprised! This is my own special design. It's the ultimate in functional beauty. Functional beauty? Are you sure about that? Why is it orange? Why is it important? Looks a bit unwieldy to me. You simply don't have an eye for beauty. If having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy, I'd rather be blind. So, what do you want with me? What is that? It's the blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman Cuby. It was sent to Mayor Tenma. And? Your point being, someone took the letter from the mayor's briefcase and then placed it in the alderman's pocket after he was murdered. Oh, you don't say. You wouldn't happen to be the one who made the switch, would you? After all, you're the only one who knew that the blackmail letter was in his briefcase. So naturally... Perhaps that shot of cologne will make those scales fall from your eyes. Scales? Or my eyes fall from their sockets? Is it possible that you would like to frame me as a potential suspect? What would make you raise such an outrageous allegation in the first place? No, well... My only crime is being born as beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now, let me show you what to do with this garbage. You can't destroy evidence like that! What do you mean I can't? I just did! Feel a little lighter now. You've just won a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy. Oh my. Well, I guess we're just gonna talk. Both Jinxie and Mr. Filch said they saw Tenma Taro. Well, what about you, Mr. LaBelle? If you were in the full... Very well, I admit it. That's right, I, Florent LaBelle, saw the demon Tenma Taro. So he did see something. Then why did you lie about not seeing him? I was simply trying to protect dear little Jinxie. Protect Jinxie? What do you mean? Why, don't tell me you haven't heard of that strange little habit of hers. Hobi apa? Hobi kerasukan. What is her hobby? Possession? Habit? Which one are we talking about? The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Oh, the little sleepwalking thing. Rumor has it she's possessed by Tenma Taro. That one's new to me. Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about a Tenma Taro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect. Tell us more about that rumor. rumor about Jinxie. So, what was that rumor about Jinxie? They say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. It hits suddenly, then she starts wandering around doing strange things. Is that so? Although, come to think of it, that loathsome no-good nine-tailed fox, he shall know the terror that is mine and despair. Right. That certainly would explain how she was acting earlier. Once she even put on a Tenmataro costume and wandered around the woods at night. She's just... I don't know, maybe she's like animal inside. Like her inner animal. Feeling it, you know. How many people have Tenmataro costumes, real? She's just feeling her inner animal. It's kind of like a werewolf, but it's like a Tenmataro day. It's not a full moon, but just, I don't know what the trigger is. Spirit animal, that's what you're, yeah, I guess. Her father of his inner bird, what does that mean? Feral subconscious. Oh, anime! Oh my god, let's go! What? Transformation? What? She got that Taro in her. Ugh, I wish I'd never asked. Does she remember anything while she's possessed? Unfortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during those episodes. Memory loss during possession, huh? Come to think of it, her memory of the murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that, too, was caused by her possession. Then maybe... so you do understand that whole yokai business was entirely of her own making. Now wait a minute. Although that yokai evidence wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene, what if he faints and gets possessed and that's where she... Blung 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 blung, the tail. Did she leave those black feathers and strange tracks there herself? Apollo, let's ask Mayor Tenma about Jinxie's episodes the next time we talk with him. Are we done with your silly questions now? I'm a very busy man, you know. I guess that's it for now. Hello, LaBelle speaking. Really? You wish to carry my new product at your store? Oh, but I'm afraid it's my own private brand. It's not available to the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV? But I don't understand. As the embodiment of beauty, it is my duty to announce my good looks to the world. Stop the bus. I'm getting off. Oh, everyone wants my exclusive Je suis LaBelle brand products. It's the crown jewel of my collection, born of my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now that it's become so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare. You don't say. Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. It's not meant for you peasants. Peasants? This is my latest product. I'm calling it Couleur Me LaBelle. Couleur Me LaBelle. A dazzling hair color that you can wash out with just what? Wait, what? Guess that means you can't sweat. I have 7 colors in all. You can find out more in my commercials and magazine ads. Yet it's not available to the public. Great sales strategy there, genius. Come to think of it, Mr. LaBelle, your hair color's changed since the last time we met. There's something about hair. The little lady has quite the discerning eye. Here's a little sample. Consider it a gift for one who truly appreciates beauty. Apollo, what should I do? Better take it before you get a face full of cologne. Good point. Wow, thanks, Mr. LaBelle. Okay, let's head over to the Fox Chamber. We've still gotta find the secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Yes, let's do it. Let's go to the Forbidden Chamber! Yay! Okay, let's find that secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber. Oh, this is so exciting! I can't wait to see how it works. I wish this was gonna be a minigame. But do you really think the killer entered the Forbidden Chamber? We'll just have to open it to find out. I should also see if there was anywhere the killer could have hid in this room. Okay, let's get started. Apurate! Apollo apurate! Bodoh amat anjing artinya apa. Wait, what? What are we supposed to do? Still no keyhole, huh? Yeah, the door won't budge, just like those spiky bangs of yours. Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on the door. Oh, I know! I'll break it down with a body slam! I seriously doubt you could do that. How do you know if I haven't even tried? No, wait, don't! Ah! As much as you hate losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match. Hah? Kenapa dia bawa minuman, anjing? Doesn't this tanuki statue remind you of the commander's caretaker? Ooh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. Aw, man. Kok dia bawa makanan? Aku mau makanan. I want food. Nyonyong, nyonyong. Two foxes standing back to back are depicted on this elegant. Ya berarti we have to geser the fox statue so they are enemies with each other. Could this have something to do with the keyhole? Wait a minute, huh? Two foxes. There are two fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber as well. Maybe the keyhole will appear if we do something to this folding screen. But I don't see anything unusual about it. Well, it does have two foxes on it, and there are two fox statues in front of the door. Where I thought you just guess at it or press something. There's a carving of the nine-tailed fox over the door and the statues of him on the other side. The way those two statues are glaring, it's like they're guarding the door from us. Yeah, so we make them not see us. Come to think of it, there are two foxes on the folding screen as well. It can't be a coincidence, can it? Hey, the statue moves. Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap. I can handle it. If a spear comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. Wow. After all, I have the reflexes of a regular karate kid, huh? I guess if you can catch something that fast out of midair, you can accomplish anything. Still. Please, can we actually play it? Maybe there's something around here that shows the position they should be in. Lah ini goblok. Udah. Ini. Ya terus kita harus gimana, nyeng? Sebel banget gua. Apollo's so slow. Maybe the killer hid under this table. Maybe you're right. Guess the underside is a bit... Wait, there's something under the table. Let's check it out. What is under the table? Ooh, the statue! There's something down here. It looks like a piece of something. Only question is, a piece of what? Piece of... Oh, I know. It might be a piece of the statue. Remember what Jinxie said? Ta-da! The statue originally depicted two yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill. So this piece broke off and rolled under the table? Yes! Yay! There we go. Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. Find anything, Apollo? We'll never find the keyhole to the forbidden chamber at this rate. There's something about that folding screen. You know how those fox statues in front of the forbidden chamber move? That screen might be a clue as to how we're supposed to position them or something. Hey, I bet you're right. Let's go over that screen with a fine-tooth comb. Huh? Let's what? Let's what? I'll examine the screen. But we already know! On closer inspection, I think there's more to the screen than meets the eye. Let's check every last inch of it. I can rotate the folding screen with... Oh, okay. You can also zoom in and out with... Oh! Angin desu! Tama ba yun? What's this? Looks like a keyhole or something. I think it could be the keyhole to the forbidden chamber. It's just a picture. Still, you know what they say. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Hindi kita tapos ngapain. Yeah, picture of a key. Terus? I know. It's shaped like the forbidden chamber key. So maybe you should fold it so it matches the key. Or something la. Wait, what about that keyhole drawn on the center of the screen? You think the two are related? A key and a keyhole? Ooh, I just got an idea. If we folded the screen up just right, the key and keyhole should overlap. Hey, I think you're right. Let's give it a try. Nyank. Nyank. Oh, they have to face each other, I guess. A door! And it's open too. Well, that's a too easy solution. I mean, not like the puzzle is easy, but like, ooh, I wonder how should I rotate? Oh, facing each other or something. The two foxes are now facing each other, so... And what if we made those fox statues face each other? Yeah, sure. Let's go check out the two statues. Okay, help me move the two statues so they face each other just like on the screen. What did I say? Like way back. Now we can use that key. Here goes nothing. It worked! Time to see why this chamber is so forbidden. Haha! Yeah! If they really wanted to mess with you, it should have been like one fox faces 37 degrees northwest. Oh my god, no. And no, they make it a puzzle, and then if you turn to the right, the left fox moves a certain degree, and then the right fox moves another certain degree. I think Fatal Frame has a puzzle like that. Anjing banget kan, kayak apaan sih? Gue dipaksa kayak, enggak dia ngevent. Terus ternyata bener kan? Sialan emang. These doors need some serious oil. That was like nails on a chalkboard. Forgot about those super good ears of yours. Look, more feathers! Oh, a statue? What the heck is that? But there's something odd about it. Ugh. All I know is I don't like it, but I can't explain why. You okay, Athena? Oh, see, and there's like the gap for the, you know, somebody took something there. You're not scared, are you? I was expecting underground ring or something. Yeah, lucha libre ring. Of this thing? Don't make me laugh. Really? Hey, look! What? What is it? Over there on the left. There's a bunch of staves on that rack. They kind of look like the staff we saw earlier. You mean the one Jinxie said she saw Tamataro carrying? Yeah, I bet our Tamataro impersonator really did come in here at some point. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search the place! Oh geez, the music! What the fuck? It's like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it. Huh? Unless I'm mistaken. It looks like an old guy, some sort of monk maybe? The history of Tamataro? A monk? What are you talking about? You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training? Wouldn't that just be a hiker? The guy in this picture doesn't look like he's doing this for fun, Athena. Oh look, there's some yellow thing strapped to his back. Dia ditaro, emasnya, telurnya menetas menjadi Tamataro. Wow, it's turning into Tamataro! And then the pet fox isn't happy. What's the scroll getting at? Tamataro's made out of cheese? Is this how Tamataro was born? Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy. Tamataro made out of cheese? What's this? Whatever it is, the packaging is really gaudy. Hand cream. And the fact that there's no dust on it means it hasn't been here very long. Whoa! It's hand cream. Let's see what brand it is. Je suis LaBelle? LaBelle? What the? But then wouldn't that mean Mr. LaBelle was here? I guess so, but why? Well, whoever was dressed up like Tamataro must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. And that same person probably dropped this hand cream at that time. In other words, the Tamataro impersonator we're looking for is none other than... Florent LaBelle! This might be a big break for us in court tomorrow. Now all we have to do is get the truth out of Mayor Tenma. Ugh. Black feathers. They look exactly like the ones in the fox chamber. That means the killer must have been in here at some point. The question is, why? Maybe the Tamataro costume was hidden in here. I mean, if someone carried it through the manor, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb. Yeah, but when did the killer get in here? The mayor snatched the forbidden chamber key when the killer hit him on the head. Kaget but that means the killer could have only gone in here before the murder. Where? This is one tough riddle, alright? Ini kenapa jimatnya robek? Whoa, that's one big statue. Must be something like 15 feet tall. Feet? And look, this Tamataro has a staff. But the Tamataro in the scroll didn't have one. I wonder why. I feel like this could be significant, but why? Nggak tahu, mong ko pikirin. First, to go around this table here. Ah, Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea? Hey, looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue. Secreto room? Don't open it! Who knows what might be in there? It's just a big empty compartment. And from all the dust and cobwebs, I'd say it hasn't been opened in a really long time. That's enough, Apollo. Let's shut it then. Wait, there is something in here. Anjir, jenglot anjing. Looks like some sort of figure, but it's so dusty. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Wonder what it's doing here. Apaan anjing? Jenglot. Jenglot is traditional Indonesian, tahu ah, what's jenglot, guys? like a demon, but also yokai voodoo, like a voodoo thing, but made out of wood or something. There's a bunch of stays here, and it looks like one's missing. The Hanamaru Jinx saw must have taken it. I'd have to agree. These look like the one Detective Fulbright showed us. Why do you think there's so many here? Spirit doll. Maybe they're spares. Like an occult artifact, yeah. Hanamaru might be, you know, absent-minded or something. With the fact that he has spare stoves handy, well, shows that he's aware of his faults and is trying to deal with them, huh? Or at least that's my take on it. Does it matter? Maybe this will remind her to deal with her own faults. Effigy, yeah. But I will hold my breath. What? Anyways. Oh, look! There's an air vent here, too. I guess even forbidden chambers need proper ventilation. But I don't think anyone would reach this one either. Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here. I wonder where this vent leads. Well, the Fox Chambers didn't branch this way, so maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all. Guess that about wraps it up. What now? We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again. You mean like Mr. Filch and Jinxie? Yep, I really want to ask Mr. Filch about the village superstitions and Hanamaru. We've already searched here? Are you... Okay. I want to see this. Looks like a gravestone or something. It reads, here lies Hanamaru, age 80. Is Hanamaru like the hiker dude? I mean the monk dude? Cause of death, choke on a chicken bone. Huh? Say it ain't so! Besides, that sounds more like an autopsy report than an epitaph, if you ask me. Wait, you're joking around because you're scared. It's your coping mechanism. I'm not scared.
Freak out syndrome right here, baby.
Cut it out, Widget. Denial is strong in this one. Scared of a piece of cheese? Damn. Alright. We're gonna talk to Filch, I guess. Ooh, there's sandals. Who's here? Ah! It's the curse of Hanamaru. Hey! Oh! No, Widget! You outsiders are ignorant. No, what the fuck? Widget is dead. Ignoring those superstitions at our peril. Mind your own business, will ya? No! No, the bracelet! What song is about a curse? Hanamaru's gonna curse us all unless you stop sticking your nose where it don't belong. Stop the investigation. Listen to what them superstitions say. Right, how about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions? Huh? Hey, what are you doing with Widget around your neck? He's mine! You know better than to go around stealing people's stuff like that. The same goes for my bracelet. Sorry, I promise I won't do it again. Oh, he's apologizing for real now. He almost kidnapped my sweet little Widget.
The big jerk.
I'm sorry. I guess you can teach an old raccoon dog new tricks. As long as we have him here, I guess we should ask him about what happened. Oh no! There we go. I can't believe you did that! It's one thing to steal a pair of shoes, but to steal a widget! Yipes! Mercy, mercy! I can't seem to control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins! Thieving blood? What's that supposed to mean? I am the descendant of the Jenglot you found in the basement or something. Yeah, glad you asked. The infamous bandit Azuki Kozo was my grandpappy. Take a gander at this. Iya anjing bener tuh kan si Jenglot anjing. Serius tuh kan bener. Jenglot anjir. Dia keturunan Jenglot. It's none other than the Azuki Kozo. Robbed from the rich to give to the poor, he did. Oh, modern day, not modern day, I guess. Robin Hood of the yokai world. And he'd leave one of these figures at the scene of the crime. Oh, what did he steal then from below the Temotaro statue? What's more, I'm his grandson cause he was my grandpappy. Wow, you don't say. Thieves' honor is the honest truth. The sloshing sound of Azuki beans scrapping together in the dead of night. It's the magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean for giving out to the poor. Oh, so that's where the Azuki beans yokai come from. The Azuki Arai yokai legend. It's actually Azuki Kozo washing money. I'm Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver outer of wealth, reborn. Forget the money. You shouldn't be washing yourself of this nasty habit. Wait a second. This figure looks familiar. Yes, it looks just like that old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber. Hey! What are you doing with that there figure? Oh, this? We found it in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like it'd been there practically forever. Oh, could be my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. Hey, that reminds me. He once told me there's treasure in that there chamber. Treasure? What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber? Only that it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there. There's something amazing in there? Didn't see anything like that, though. Your grandfather didn't by chance already steal it, did he? Say now there was one of his figures in there. That just might be. Yeah, that's Grandpappy for ya. Bet he washed that treasure up real good before handing it out to the poor. Oh, of course, because he was so righteous. He already looted the place, exactly. In court, you mentioned seeing Temotaro near the scene of the crime. Sorry I didn't come clean right away, but them superstitions got the better of me. The people in Nine-Tails Vale sure seem like a superstitious bunch. The righteous nature didn't get passed down to his grandson. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Temotaro. Darn right! Those superstitions scare me out of my wits, I tell ya! That's why I'm gonna do exactly what they say from now on. So you plan on staying here in Nine-Tails Vale? Yep. I'm gonna keep living right here and keep with the old ways, just like Grandpappy did. Them superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, so you're saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales? Ain't you been listening to a word I said? You're going to do exactly what them superstitions say. Well, I say that's baloney. I think it's this.
Take that!
It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstition will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone talking with us. You said you plan on staying right here in Nine-Tails Vale. But if you really believed in the superstitions, you would have been long gone by now. I know you've been lying to me. Time to come clean, Mr. Filch. Yipes! What a liar! The fuck? You were lying about believing in the superstitions, weren't you? Sorry, but I didn't have no choice. So what was the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing Hanamaru? It's all that pretty boy's fault. Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean. He told me not to say a word about seeing Hanamaru. Said if I did, he'd do to me what them superstitions said would happen. So it was Mr. LaBelle who muzzled you? Why would Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect that little maid gal. It was on account of that rumor, the one about her being possessed. A rumor again. I guess we really do have to talk to Merak about the possession rumor. Hey! Ouch! Hey, watch it! Oh, okay. I'll be taking this back now. Kinda like family to me. You could have just asked instead of stealing it. Is that all we wanted to ask Mr. Filch? Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go see Mr. Hanamaru one more time. Just thinking about dealing with that yokai again makes me want to say pass. I like his BGM as well. It's so fun. I don't know. He's annoying, but his BGM is fun. I like it. Lord Tenma, your attorneys are here to see you, your malevolence. Why are you speaking like that? Oh, Mayor Tenma, you've returned. Yes, well, Juicy came by earlier to apply a new charm to my head. Oh, yeah, I see it. It seems to be suppressing the demon within me. Just say you're tired of the roleplay. That's relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time. So, what can I do for you today? We'd like to ask about the rumor that Jinxie is possessed. Ah, she allegedly left the yokai evidence at the scene while under a demon's power. At least, that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. Huh? Oh, again! No matches this warding charm for me. The charm. Hanamaru's back. Those foolish mortals, they shall regret blaming that child for my doings. I blew it. That question brought that yokai back. And you probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is cleared either. Damn it. We'd like to ask you about something your aide Florent LaBelle mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed? I know not of what you speak. You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you? I, Hanamaru, demon lord of the yokai, protect a mere mortal. No affections do I possess for your race of humans. Please, we already proved there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. But if you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tenma's name. Now he's thinking. But I have already told you, I know not of what you speak. I don't think we'll get anything more out of him. It's all over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant that yokai evidence. Hey, Apollo, I think I've got this one. I think I can prove that she didn't do it. Really? Sure. What? You can? I should be able to use my psychology to explain that whole possession thing. Huh? Knock yourself out then. Wow, Athena's really something. I can really count on her when it counts. I can't count. What's the real story? Mayor Tenma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I believe her so-called possession episodes are a form of somnambulism, sleepwalking. Somnambulism? You mean sleepwalking? Yes, I believe she is exhibiting a rare form of the disorder. It's usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, didn't her symptoms start soon after she began her job at Ninetails Vale? When the child visits its last, she did speak of dreading yokai and how they rob her of sleep each night. Ah! I knew it! That lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. And that means she can't be trying to protect you, at least not on a conscious level. So then, the Temataro that was spotted at the manor wasn't Jinxie. Sleepwalking, eh? That would indeed explain the matter. Look! Temataro spirit! It's left the mayor's body. Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Tenma? Very well. It's the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as you. Sure. Oh my! Mayor Tenma, you didn't leave those feathers and tracks at the scene, did you? I did not. Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt. I knew it! You suspect Florent is behind all this? But why? Did he really want Ninetales veiled that badly? Can you think of any reason why? He wants to make this cosmetics factory. Looking back, he did seem fixated on Temataro for a spell. Could it be? Perhaps he was attempting to release Temataro. Because Temataro... That's crazy! Are you saying that yokai is real? Whatever the case, Temataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. Just as the superstitions warn, you must not gaze upon him nor free him from his prison. But how can people actually believe that? Well, at least we know who's behind this whole Temataro thing now. Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. LaBelle. Dinner is ready, your malevolence. Ah, an offering to the Demon King. You may place it right here. The kitchen crew poured their heart and soul into making it. Did they now? Souls happen to be a favorite of mine. Just hold the hearts next time. Yes, your malevolence. I'll remember that. Oh my god, he's having fun. How long is he planning to keep up this yokai charade? Well, we have already talked to Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma, so why don't we go see Florent LaBelle next, now that we know the truth? He won't be able to claim that the Temataro was Jinxie nor the mayor anymore. But the real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was him? Your malevolence is show hunger! Okay, now did it change again? Was it blue and now it's purple? Let's practice that again, Filchy. Oops, sorry. From the top. Mr. LaBelle was in the foyer at the time of the crime. And when we heard a scream, aw, heck! What was the next word again? Ooh! You have the memory capacity of a flea. This is the 13th time, you know? Now 100 times more and we're done. What on earth are they practicing? Testimony. Aw, I ain't cut out for this. Whoopsie daisy. Wow! No, begging your pardon, Mr. LaBelle, sir. It's just all this practice. Yipes! Unbelievable. What if you had sullied my outfit with those grubby paws of yours? Did Filch LaBelle's wallet just now? So, what do you think they're up to this time, Apollo? Oh, it's you two. Eavesdropping, are we? You peasants are so tacky. Well, what do you want with me? Your confession to being the Temataro imposter would be nice right about now. Mr. Filch filled me in on a conversation you two had about how you told him not to say a word about seeing Temataro. Filch, you fool! I told you nothing good would come of you running your mouth. So why did you want to keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Mr. LaBelle? Why, to protect darling little Jinxie, of course. But Jinxie was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time, she couldn't have been consciously trying to protect the mayor. That also means she couldn't have possibly been Tenmataro. Interesting, but where are you going with this? Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch quiet. That reason would be to deflect doubt away from the one who was really Tenmataro. Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Tenmataro? I'm so sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of the sort. That's right, Mr. Lavelle even told me Tenmataro was a jinx, so I said Tenmataro was jinxy, you fool. Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 more times. Yipes! Damn. So, have you been called to testify tomorrow? Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you'll just have to wait until then. Oh, I'll be waiting for the special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you. Filchy, wake up, you lazy bones. Huh? What? Was I sleeping? Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Mr. LaBelle. Made me right sleepy, it did. Well, it's time for your lesson on what to do and say tomorrow. Oh, I'm begging you, not another lesson! I ain't cut out for this thinking and remembering stuff! Ah! Right up the schnozzle! Keep quiet and do exactly as I say. No, please! Anything but another lesson! He's druggy? Missed our chance to get the truth out of him. But we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow. One way or another. All that's left now is that lie Jinxie told. They'd better go clear that up before tomorrow. You think they'd done questioning Jinxie? Maybe. Let's see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms. I don't know why I did that. No, she's sleeping again! A cursed nine-tailed fox! My grudge has but festered over time. At last, vengeance will be mine. She must be possessed to sleepwalking again. Maybe if I speak softly, I won't startle her and get a charm plastered on my forehead. Shh, Jinxie. Huh? Oh, hello, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Oh, my charms must have fallen off again. Phew, guess I can avoid a charm slap by toning down my cords of steel. Are they done questioning you, Jinxie? Oh, and on the way back, I stopped here to buy a new charm that was just released. Yeah, which one? No, the one with the nine-tailed fox and Tenmataro. It shows them dancing together. Yay, dancing! Really? Two bitter rivals dancing together? Uh-huh, it's a charm for rebuilding burnt bridges. New merch dropped for the municipal merger issue. No, it's for the demon lawyer and the insomniac prosecutor. It'll stop you two from fighting like you did in court this morning. We weren't fighting. It was just a spirited debate. No fighting. Charm slapped again. Apollo, if you're done playing around, let's find out what she was lying about. Jinxie, it seems like you're starting to remember things. You already said the feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered the crime. Have you remembered anything else that seems important? Like what? Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else this time. When I opened the door, Papa and Alderman Kiwi were collapsed in the Fox chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police. That's all he said before we passed out in the chair. Oh my god. I knew it! She's holding something back. Yes. When I opened the door, Papa is Papa ambulance. Okay. It's perceive time! Easy. Don't shout like that. Nearly scared the wits out of me. And don't stare at me like that either. It's creepy. Because that wasn't right. Wait, really? Wait, so this is the right one?
Gotcha!
Bro! That's so stupid. She was waving at the start. How do I know that was the weird one? You were very nervous when you said that's all he said, weren't you? I know, because I saw your fingers move as if you were going to slap someone with a charm. Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Why did you think her waving is supposed to be normal? Because she's constantly like this! She's just perma-nervous. Exactly. It was nothing. It's kind of like when she, oh, you're supposed to be sad, but why does this have no sadness? Kind of that mood matrix logic, you know? It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep. Talking in his sleep? So you admit that he did say something else. Oh, how could you tell? Only a demon could have such powers. Yeah, it would be funny if the tail was not twitching. That's what I thought. I thought the game was, you know, trying to be, Like I said, he was just talking in his sleep. I mean, why else would Papa say something like that? Could you be a little more specific? Before he fainted, he said, "Forgive me, Jinxie. I killed Alderman QB." Huh? He said, what? The mayor actually confessed to the crime? But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly have known what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare. A nightmare? No, this is a nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. What in the world are we going to do now? Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. Even though he said that there has to be a reason and he still didn't do it. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Yeah, it's unverified information. Only from a source. How do we know she's not lying? Or how do we know if her info is accurate? Just believe in my client even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair. Haha. Jinxie, does Prosecutor Blackwell know what about your father's confession? I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. I mean, there's no way Papa's the killer. Well, maybe they were like 1v1ing each other in Valorant. Why would the mayor confess like that? Could he really have been dreaming or simply delirious? Who knows, but I sure feel like I'm in a living nightmare right now. Apollo, what are we gonna do about tomorrow's trial? Pray. The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived, and our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie has been accused of planting the yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are going to prison if we don't do something. I know. Well, let's see here. Our lack of a third party in the locker room is a major problem. Jinxie had testified that when she first opened the door, Alderman QB and Mayor Tenma were the only people she saw in the Fox chamber. But the real killer must have been hiding in there as well. Considering the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation. Ash! Our mystery person must have then fled the Fox chamber when it was opened. And that's when Jinxie saw what she thought was Tenma Taro. But Papa and the Alderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else. What's going on here? Lavelle's extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. Sorry, what'd she say? Okay, yeah. Well, maybe he was disguising as someone else. Gak tau anjing, bodoh. Bye, bitch. How did he hide himself at the scene of the crime? Gak tau. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever it takes in court tomorrow, Apollo. We have to take down that dirty rotten Temataru Florent Labelle. What? Right. We'll get him with a legal exorcism justice style. Oh man! Oh my god! Seems like there's a rule in Ace Attorney. If a character is fabulous, fragrant, and loves French, they're also a felon. Oh my god, I really want to do a trial! I want to go check trial! It's like supposedly time for me to read super chats and sleep, but like I'm too curious. Court is back in session for the trial, guys. I really need to wake up early tomorrow. That's the problem. How long is this trial? I kind of want to look at a sneak peek, but yeah. Apologize, it's pretty long, but let's. Oh my god! It's Saturday. That ow! I have. Yeah. Like, oh, approximately 2 hours. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna save. Better save. Yeah. It's not a problem about my mental HP. I'm doing great. In fact, like, I really want to push through, but I really need to wake up early tomorrow because there's I need to do a lot of stuff. I need to go somewhere very, very far away. I need to go out of town. And I need to be back. I'm gonna be back at night, of course, or in the evening or afternoon, but I have to go very early and I have to like, malas banget! Oh! So lazy! I wanna stream! Sad. My god. Oh well, to Japanifornia. But we'll see. Oh my god. Yeah, cause if someone says 1 hour, it's gonna be 2 hours definitely, or at least 1.5 hours. Yes. Let's save energy. I don't want to get sick if I lack sleep. But anyways, yes, it's 2 hours without reading out loud. Well, we're done then. Nope. Okay, well, now we got more glimpse of the case. It's nice. Hopefully, yeah, we definitely can end it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, next time. And I'm curious what case 3 will be, or when it's gonna be set, or who's playing it. But yeah, anyways, we are gonna switch now, I think. I'm pretty sure we saved, right? If we didn't, then, well, alright. Oh my god, it's so bright! Ah! There we go. Well, investigation was fun. Trial 1 was a little bit rough because, I don't know, I was just like a little bit disconnected from it. But investigation was fun and I'm excited for Trial 2 actually. I hope the pacing will be, will be able to get my attention. Speaking of saves, did you grind P3 off stream today or not? No, I did not. One of the cases of all time. Honestly, the one who saved my sanity was actually Filch. Filch? Was that his name? Yeah. He was actually funny. He kind of saved it. Yes, Filch stole my insanity, thank goodness. A wild ride for case 2. Yeah, me personally, honestly, I'm not much of a fan of... I'm not much of a fan of Jinxie's character. So, it was a little bit difficult for me to enjoy majority of Trial 1. And it doesn't really help that, I don't know, I thought it was just like I feel it's just like, maybe my brain was not braining, but also I feel like, I know when it's just my brain's not braining, but I also felt like it was like, the way they're doing Trial 1 was a little bit confusing. It's kind of like they were gaslighting me about, like, I was thinking something and they're like, no, it's this way. And I'm like, really? And then it's just like, and I started getting everything wrong and I'm like, I don't even know what I believe anymore. And then it's just like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna go through it. You know? Yes. Filch stealing your insanity, probably the only good thing for his stealing habit. Yes. Yeah. Yum. Ooh, what about Lavelle's personality? I found him to be... Well, he's not very deep of a character. So, it's like... It's alright. He's alright. I enjoyed voicing them. With the really odd caps lock emphasis. With the odd emphasis of, in his sentences. One thing I like about him is the shoulder cell phones. Thoughts of Daddy Temma? The one that gets possessed, quote unquote. Not much opinion, but he really cares about his daughter. Let's just see how everything will unfold. Emphasis on certain words, sometimes like very odd too. He bought me another day of investigation. Real. Well, okay, let us read super chats. I love, it's probably controversial, but I think I might like Filch more than Jinxie. But I'm happy that we have Athena. Athena really rescues us in the time of need. Phil's just a silly baby. Like an old thieving baby that's kind of nasty sometimes. Yes. Yeah, the animations are really lively. I'm slowly, starting to embrace, again, sorta, because I know TGA was 3D. I'm embracing the 3D. There's just so much they can do with it. Yeah. Filch is better than Hottie. Filch just steals stuff. Hottie's just straight up creepy. Like, I'm sorry, like, I get it. Like, Jinxie's the daughter of the defendant, but also, I like it though. 3D in AJ has its charms. I love it when Athena's just like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, please. Okay. We have Anton M. Rain is changing on stream, not a clickbait. With non-square pixels. Gambatte ne dono. You'll make it through this case and then at least we'll be a bit wiser and a little bit older afterwards. Yes. Do you have a favorite Athena emote? I don't know. When she objections in court, I guess. Yeah, the 3D models do a fantastic job of capturing wild charm with 3D. Really? Yeah. How do you like Fulbright and Blackpool? I did not like Fulbright at first, definitely, but he's a good guy, I guess. This stream he wasn't annoying. He saves us. Blackquill, I'm not seeing his charm yet. I don't know. It's probably gonna be more. It's probably gonna be like a Godo case for me. Another Godo case might be. Because I didn't ever like Godo until like the very last moments. You know. You don't really like chuny characters usually. Who else do I not like in Ace Attorney who is a chuny? I don't know. If they're pretty, then maybe I could like them. Could be similar to Godo. Yeah, I feel like the arrogant act gets old quick. The like, oh my god, you are so foolish and idiotic, blah blah blah. I feel like I just get a little bit tired of it. You know? Gavin was a fresh touch. And Blackquill, I really like the shenanigans with the what was it? Bird. I hope next case he shows us more silliness, you know, he does this weird speech and like the samurai speak and the whole weird prison stuff. I hope he does more of that and you know the game shows more of his silliness so we can take him less seriously and maybe be like, oh okay, he's kind of a funny dude, you know? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully. Yes. But yeah, Athena's addition to the team was real good. I really enjoyed the mood matrix. The mood matrix system, I just wish it gets used more. Sloth of Shadows. Something about this entire case has been so confusing to me. I spent the majority of last stream thinking the yokai were real. After all, this is a world with spirit channeling, and then it turned out they were all costumes. They were all wrestlers and costumes. Yeah, like Edgeworth cracking once he meets Old Bag, or like, you know, stuff like that, you know, that makes the character more lovable instead of a... Yeah. Simon Blackwell is the most English name for a wannabe samurai. But maybe real, I don't know. Yeah, we have temporary. Athena is kind of cute when she's angry. Oh, yes. Yeah, I like Athena. She's like assertive and wow, you know, maybe it's because she studied abroad in Europe a lot. Yeah. Or something. That's what they say. Oh, but never mind. AA isn't set in Japan. It's Japanifornia, so that shouldn't really make a difference. We have Sloth of Shadows. I wish we could have like an Emma game that's just science. Dude has the most British name on earth for a samurai. And he adds dono suffix, but then he uses all these like old English words. Emma game is just eating. Temataro has black feathers. Quill means feather, so Temataro was Black Quill the whole time. True. He committed this murder so he'd be let out of prison for a day to prosecute this case and get Apollo as his prison buddy. The rest was just a ruse. Real, he just wants a friend in prison. Thank you, Slow the Shadows. We have Blue Supers from Test Chief, Slow the Shadows, JC2 as Lap and Yuri Rafael de Oliveira. Humu. They initially wanted to make an Emma spin-off, but that was scrapped in favor of AAI instead. No! My Emma spin-off! Robbed! Heh, but I guess it would make sense that AAI would be more popular, I think, since Edgeworth is like the rival of Phoenix. There was no chance if they wanted them to go head-to-head with Emma. Not to mention the BL supporters. I'm not saying it in a bad way, I'm just saying there's a lot of BL supporters, so they would want an Edgeworth game more definitely. Anyways. I'm just saying there's a lot of them. Anyways. We have Violet Gelato. I gotta say you're doing better than I ever did on this case. I tried playing this twice, once on the original 3DS and again on the remaster. Both times just gave up on it and skipped to the next case. Why would you do that? Why would you give up? Don't give up. Lawyers must something something force their biggest smiles something something. Are you one of them? I don't know. If I were there when, you know, when there was like, if there was like an official voting, I would have chosen an Emma game instead of an Edgeworth game. I'm sorry. I like Edgeworth, but I like Emma more. Instead of an Edgeworth game where Emma shows up, it could have been an Emma game where Edgeworth shows up. Because it's like spin-off. It's like a spin-off about a character that was not as fleshed out. That's what I want to see. You know? We gotta see a glimpse of this side character that wasn't that fleshed out. Maybe like Emma when she's fresh out of school or something. Because Edgy, you got your story in the elevator. Anyways. Wow. We have Anton M. Is Tatang one of the yokai too? Oh no, Wayne, I'm so scared. Would you please exercise Tatang by licking him? Yes, I can. Yes, good. We have Anton M. OMG, Rain is Lord Tatang with her meal for real. Yeah, he's gone, but he's back now. I regurgitated it. Just like the key to the chamber. We have Sloth of Shadows. This case certainly has alchemy to it. By the law of equivalent exchange, we trade our sanity for progress through it. We have Anton M. again. Athena has the same pouting face as Rainy. Really? She does? I missed it. I wasn't really paying attention. Are you the famous Tomb Raider Rainy Croft? No. But we are the Jenglot people. And Athena looks practically naked without widget. No! Yeah! The space below her collarbone is naked. Oh no. We have Violet Gelato. Gotta respect his commitment to the bit. Which one is this? Filch? Or who? Rainy, do you have Skibbity Riz? No, sorry. I wish I lived in Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. Papa Tenma? Naruhodo ne. Emma is still top 10 popular character just below Maya and Athena. Are you saying Athena Sloth Shadow? Seems like there's a rule in Ace Attorney. If a character is fabulous, fragrant, and loves French, they're also a felon. It's the F shit, you know? Yes, you have Guitar Kupatik Riz. Guitar Kupatik. Bas kubatot. Hey, nonachantik. Bas kubatot. Hello. Hey, everybody. What's up? There we go. Yes, okay. Yay! Yeesh, baby. Larry Butts game. That's just gonna be like a dating sim or something. Larry Butts game. In which Larry is sleeping and then he dreams of trying to date all the Ace Attorney cast. Secret ending with old bag. She's like a secret wife or something. or mini game as a security person. Or like a game as him where he changes jobs and stuff like that. Okay. We have Rosenia. Curse knowledge time. Anyone ever realized the Judge Gavel really looked like a croissant? It making me hungry. I did not. I will look next time. No! Next time I will look and I won't be able to unsee. We have naming system. Thanks for the stream. Take care, Rainy. Thank you. We have Elsie Lappin. Thanks for another fun Ace Attorney stream. Watch out for those YouTube yokai and robot litterbox demons. Until next time. Oh yeah, I need to go to check on the kitties. We have Anton M. Always fun to watch your pee foulness. Good night. Good night. Let's go. Your malevolence. We have No 9. Thanks for the stream. We have Slow the Shadows. The Riz compels me. Thanks for a fun Ace Attorney stream. Sleep well and good luck with your trip tomorrow. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yay! Terima kasih atas perhatiannya. Thank you very much for the attention. There's likely not gonna be a stream tomorrow, but see you next week, I guess. Thank you so much, guys. Another fun Ace Attorney episode. We're gonna finish this case next time. Alright. Bye, guys. Salam rakyat. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Yeah.